Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Nottingham have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
There's the whistle. Dicks one in. That intervention was very necessary. Looking to hit the front line. Nottingham have enjoyed a fine start to the season, 6 points out of 6. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a pop! It's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Attempts to play it through. Now has a pop! Not this time.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
He's in, has a goal! He's getting it all right!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Nottingham draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Peters. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. He's gone for it! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Rain starting. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's played him through. Now can he finish? Shot at goal! It's in! Into the lead once more. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Ball's out on the left now.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Hoists it forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up.
Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nottingham are making a change now. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Gets it upfield. He gets past his man. Chance to shoot. Shoots! Better and better.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
West Ham making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So the lead now is 2. Into the last 5 minutes. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Parker. Peters. And the shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Nottingham did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Nottingham won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
As you can see, we've already started here. Norwich have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games, and he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for goal! Top save! That shot was travelling. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Knocks it away. It's got through to him. Sanchez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
That's a good... He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Still goalless at the moment. That's a throw. He's got away. Up he gets! Danger averted for now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Tries to stroke it through. Tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Played into them. Great leap! Cleared away. And it's half-time here. So another team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
Norwich really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Norwich can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Norwich get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's played forward. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, now that he's scored.
He's had a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. Has a pop! This could fall anywhere. He'll hit it! Away from immediate danger. Well played, he saw that coming. He's had big chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Norwich grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Has he picked him out? Cuts it out. Keeper sends it forward. A real chance to break. He's off on a marauder. He's gone for it! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Played out to the right. Up to meet it! Good clearance and very necessary. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Gibson. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, really good feet from him. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That. Norwich did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Norwich can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
We've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere is terrific, and kick-off is moments away. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth,
with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So it's away we go then. Tries to dink it in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Blackburn have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, I go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about that.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Could move up a gear here. Going through.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Out to the left it goes. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. Has a pop! Away from immediate danger. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Chance! Stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Tottenham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Tottenham. We hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. More than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Tottenham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Tottenham going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Pass it over to the other flank.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Forward it goes. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tries to switch the play. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's got away. Hits one! Has he found his man? And now they can launch a counter. Plays it out to the flank.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Shoots! Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Tottenham can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's gone for it!
Tottenham probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Across the field it goes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And the shots! He scored! The ideal start! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Chelsea take the early advantage. Stoke have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's got through. Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. Adam plays it forward.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And he's there to cut it out. Adam. Gets it back. Well, they could break here. He's played him through. Good take, and he's had a look. Goes for goal! Back of the net! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Drogba brings it forward. Zola. And the shot! Throws it out of harm's way. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Oh, shooting chance! You can get that clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chance to shoot! And he's straight offside. Adam. There's the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now, a chance to break. Going through. Taps it into the air. Towering header! Good delivery. No joy.
Chelsea can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Forward it goes. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent...
Has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Stoke are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Massive lead! And the follow-up. Desai. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Finds himself eased off the ball. Now the counter. Ball through needs to be good here. He's got away. Up he gets! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Shoots! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things looking... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Chelsea certainly ran a perfect race.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Manchester have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
There's the whistle. And he's going long. Leeds have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
Get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about that.
Out to the left it goes. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing...
Van Nistelrooy! There it is! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Manchester take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Leeds have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gill. And the shot! Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Room for a shot. And the shot! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. Tries to get it clear. Cleared without complication. Manchester are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Forward it goes. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Giggs. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dinks one in. In for the follow-up! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Oh, it's the half-time whistle. We'll be back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Manchester ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Here we go again. No changes at the interval from either side. Has he found his man? It's got through to him. Has a hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Gill did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Going through. Big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely controlled.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Place it over to the other flank. And it's played forward. Here it comes. It's come loose. Giggs. Keane. Get himself offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Keeper sends it forward. Beckham. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Well positioned to make that interception. And the weighted pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Beckham. Hughes. Gets away from his opponent. And help's available out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is that. Manchester are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. Comfortable with. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while, and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And that gets things running. There's a long ball. And that's been levered clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he heaves it forward. He's gone for it! Ipswich have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive, they've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here, there's no doubt about that.
And he just whacks it away. That's gone a long way up and away. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Still goalless at the moment. That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. In with the challenge. It's come loose. And that's put paid to a promising move. Plays it over to the other flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Going through. Oh, surely! He's had a goal! Back of the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Play for a throw. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation. And
Has a pop! Time for a change in personnel.
yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Ipswich are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Chance! It's broken loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barry. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's great strength on the ball. Barry. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I'll tell you what, this could be a bit different. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So it's down to business here. That's not going to make it. Bergkamp. Kennedy. Ian Rush. It's got through. Looking to force Keegan! Vieira. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Ian Rush. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. He's in! Out towards the flank. Goes for the cross. Has a hit! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Vieira. No goals as yet. Gets it back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Corner it is. And it's hoisted clear. Has a hit! Just off target. And that has been cleared. Going for goal! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Back into the middle. Played out to the right. Nicely controlled. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now a chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reached the halfway point.
Liverpool ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, Ian Rush! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Bergkamp. Out to the right. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's played forward. Has he picked him out? And through to the goalkeeper. The referee has just said play on. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Xavi Alonso. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's had a look. He's had a shot. No mistake.
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Just so calm under pressure.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Liverpool break the deadlock.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gets away from his opponents.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Finds himself eased off the ball. He hits it! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
We are into overtime. Shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, Just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
We've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say the embodiment of consistency, Fabrizio Colaccini, an organiser and leader and someone who sets the example for work rate and wholehearted effort, which is always a treat.
It's Aguero! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Hoists it forward. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Well weighted. Aguero! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Aguero simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that has been cleared. Yaya Toure. And it's Tevez. Tevez, that is a terrific run. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Zabaleta. And it's played forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Deftly done. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Yaya Toure. Needed a better pass there. Good running with the ball. And Tevez! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I...
First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Defending of the desperate variety. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Company. Still just the single goal between the sides. Quarter of an hour into the second half. No impressions so far, Jim? Aguero! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Aguero did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Goes for the cross. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Turns and goes back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Looking to break out here. And he's searching through. And a shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart. I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Newcastle grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Newcastle surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Good challenge, he just stood firm, dashing forward at pace. Tevez, Nasri, shot at goal! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no...
And that's that! Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to go for little Leighton Baines, a prolific raider of the...
Up for the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Played it short. Can he deliver? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Plays it long. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wolverhampton have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, I go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about that.
Goes long. Nice little... Robbie Keane! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Arteta. Approaching the half-hour mark. Everton still to register a shot on target.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
He gets past his man. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Arteta. And it's Baines. A goal now would certainly liven things up. He's there to a big chance! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's made sure that that won't get through. There's the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
He's left his man. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. That had to be more accurate. Robbie Keane tries to dink it in. Gets into some space, gets away from his opponent. Arteta. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Dinks one in.
Wolverhampton merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had great honesty and...
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Time for a change in personnel. He's gone for goal! Disappointing finish in the end. Baines. It has going for goal! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Wolverhampton making consecutive changes here. And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Has a pop! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Sunderland go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Sheffield have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's a brilliant interception. cuts it out. There has been just the... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Sunderland have it back and they can go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And he's straight offside. Plays it out to the flank. Gets up to head it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Sunderland got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Ball is over the line. Made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Sunderland go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. It's one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Plays it over to the other flank. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Gets wrestled off the ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Has a goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
He's looked long this time. And that's been levered clear. There's a move that looked promising. Philip! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Sunderland take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Right through the middle. He's had Defoe! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There's a long ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Sheffield look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Great leap! Oh, it needed better placement. Sheffield can make their change now with a break in play.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Gets away from his opponents. Philip going through. And he's cut it out. So that's it. It is all over. Sunderland, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat counter, and importantly, it offered the right result.